I bet you said that to all your wives.
Not quite. Awful close in here, don't you think? Why, take that back, Alex. All of a sudden, the atmosphere has improved dramatically.
Thank you. She still gets to you, doesn't she?
Not me. I just hate her. Thinking Goo Eyes or Cordero.
Cord will be safe for one night. I wish I could say the same thing about me. In a few short hours, you're going on this business trip, and I'm going to be all alone.
Then we better make the most of the time we got left, huh?
This time it's going to work.
Yeah, that's what you said last time we tried to kidnap her.
You just do your job. And that sweetheart's going to be ours.
Whoa, hey, what was that for?
Well, for being the bestest, truest friend we've got. We're mighty glad we've had you with us through everything, Ford. Thank you. And isn't it great to look around and see everybody here just celebrating our new beginning with us?
Well, I'll drink to that. If only I had a drink, so if you'll excuse me.
Sure. Maybe we should have skipped the music tonight.
Why? I love those golden oldies.
Yeah, but still it must be hard watching Bo and Nora dance.
Yeah, it's pure torture. Because I know we can show them how to do it. Shall we?
With pleasure. Hold on.
O'clock. Right on time.
Marty. Popping pills again?
I hate to disappoint you, but it's just my nightly medication. 7 and 11, rain or shine. What happened? What kind of trouble were you in tonight?
Things going back first thing tomorrow.
Oh, I am with you on that one.
Excuse me. Pardon me. Sorry, don't mean to interrupt. Luna, you got a phone call. It's Tina.
Oh, well, better take it. There's no telling what's going on with her.
That's too true.
Hey, Tina, girl, get over here. You're missing a great party.
I'm on my way. Luna, you don't even know what's going on. I don't know where to start.
Well, honey, I hope you took my advice and you're keeping your distance from David.
Well, yes and no. Look, I'll talk to you about it when I see you, okay? I just hope you'll understand.
Don't you fret, honey. There's nothing you can't tell me. I hope.
Luna.
Here. I want you by my side while I make this toast.
Okay.
Everyone, please. If I could have your attention, I'd like to propose a toast. Grab your glass. Should have enough here. See a few over here for anyone who didn't get one. Rhodey, please get a drink. Propose a toast to all our crazy friends who are willing to climb out of a comfortable bed in the middle of the night to come celebrate with us. The true definition of friends. You've been with us in good times and in bad times, and Lord knows there have been plenty of those lately.
Yeah.
But those are all behind us now. Luna and I would like to propose a toast to all of you.
Amen.
My turn.
Oh.
No, I could give a long speech about our host and hostess tonight. They have overcome every obstacle, including themselves, to be here tonight. But, yeah, this late, I think it's better to keep it short and sweet. So here's to Luna and Max.
That toast isn't official. The minister blesses it.
Yes, and he's the same thing about shopping centers, Luna. I am just so happy for you.
Oh, thank you, Casey. But you know what? I got a toast for you two. Because I wouldn't have had the courage to find Max if y'all hadn't given me that great advice. Here is to two people that give marriage a good name.
All this talk of love and marriage, I'm famished. I'm hungry.
Me too. I'm famished.
For food. For food.
All right. Food, sure, of course, food.
Well, where's Marty? I thought sure she'd be here. Where's that good-looking brother of yours?
Oh, well, Dylan called me, said he was going to stop by and get some real food.
Oh, he couldn't take that tofu and grass of yours, huh?
Guess not.
I tell you what he does like, though. See Marty Saybrook walk into a room. Oh?
Whoa, whoa, wait a minute. Dylan and Marty are an item?
Oh, well. Oh, wouldn't that be wonderful, Andrew, if Marty found someone?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Well, are you going to tell me? What did you do to yourself?
Like you care.
Well, if you're bleeding, chances are someone else is.
Cut myself shaving. I'll go play amateur detective somewhere else.
Your hand must hurt pretty bad.
Oh, yeah. And if you're lucky, I'll bleed to death.
I can't let you bleed like that.
Sure you can. Why not?
I don't know. I just can't.
Well, then you're just a sentimental fool.
Yeah.
I can bandage it myself.
I know.
Thanks. You can leave now. What are you looking at?
I can't get over how clever you are.
Yeah, I'm a regular genius.
Don't sell yourself short. Even though it's obvious to everyone that you raped Alice Tenson, you actually convinced her that you didn't do it. That you were the victim, some kind of setup. That is a kind of genius, Todd.
Wouldn't it be great if the world was as simple as you think it is? Good and bad, angels and devils. Tell me something, Marty. If you know so much more than me, then how come you're here after 11, alone, just like me?
Todd, let me go! Let me go, please!
Are you okay? Did he hurt you? Stay right here. I'll be back.
No, please don't leave me alone, please.
Look, I know you, don't I? Aren't you Rebecca Lewis? Sure. Come on. I'm Dylan Moody, you remember? Here. Are you okay? It's okay to cry. Did he hurt you?
Just scared.
It's okay to be scared, too. Man, I wish I'd have got a hold of that guy. Animals like that don't even deserve to be running around. Look, I want to take you to the police station.
No, I'm all right. There's no need.
Rebecca, you know who that was, don't you? Don't you?
Everything was so fast and it was dark.
Look, I heard you say a name. It sounded like Todd. Was it Todd Manning? Rebecca, if you don't tell someone, this could happen again.
I want to go home. Please. Take me home.
What are you doing here? Don't tell me. You're volunteering overtime.
No. I just came to pick up some medication. You know, if I skip it, unpleasant consequences. Max and Luna are having a party. You gonna come?
Cord called, but I can't do it, you know, because I've got a ton of work here. But please, would you tell Max and Luna I love them?
I will.
Yeah.
And, be careful in the parking lot.
Okay, you too. Good night.
Night.
Somebody call for a messenger?
Yeah, over here. I want this hand-delivered to Sheila Price at Lambview Hospital. I'll put it in her hands. Hers. Nobody else's. You understand?
We have a million things to do before the wedding. Don't you think maybe you could, postpone your trip till after the honeymoon?
Don't tempt me, Alex. I'm only gonna be gone a couple of days. When I come back, we'll nail down all the plans for our wedding.
Just a nitty-bitty hint. The surprise locale for the wedding.
Alex, honey, I told you. It's a surprise.
I'm not trying to spoil the surprise, but I do have to go out and choose a dress. Now, I have to decide whether it's a cold weather dress or if it's a hot weather dress.
Nice try, nice try. All you need to know is that we're gonna get married in a great, big, public place. Ask the waiter for the check. I gotta make a phone call before we go to the airport.
A great big public place. Yankee Stadium. The Rose Bowl. Maybe the Grand Canyon.
Picking out a honeymoon spot.
No, my wedding. Why, Jimmy? Although from what I've heard, it's not Jimmy, it's RJ. And it's not really Glover, it's Gannon.
Yeah, well, that game's over now. RJ is fine from now on.
All right, RJ. Before Asa gets back, how about an update on that little business venture we discussed? I'm still waiting for my percentage of your sideline of my casino.
Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about, Alex. There isn't going to be a percentage. I'm out of the business.
Don't tell me my favorite loan shark has lost his teeth.
Well, temporarily. I had a little misunderstanding with the law, but don't worry, your name never came up.
Thank you. It's hard to find a real gentleman these days.
Yeah, I'm a gentleman, all right. I've got to mind my P's and Q's and walk the line, at least for now.
Respectability at any cost.
Yeah, you've been there, huh?
I am there.
Well, maybe you need a little hot pepper sauce to spice up your beans and rice.
No, thank you. My life may not be as exciting as it once was, but it's infinitely safer. I intend to keep it that way.
Bulge, you make one heck of a chauffeur. And I must commend you, son, on that fine way you persuaded Ace's other driver to take the night off. You know, dang, that uniform fits you like a well-worn cowboy boot.
Gee, thanks.
Don't mention it. Oh, I can see it all now, son. You take Ace and Alex to the airport, you drop them off, they kiss goodbye. Drive Alex on the way home. Suddenly, you think there's something wrong with one of the tires. You pull over to see what's wrong. When you do, the back door opens, and I slip in here with Alex.
There you go again. High in the hog, swilling the booze, sitting in the back seat with Alex while I'm up here doing the work. That ain't how it's gonna work. We share Alex, we share the ransom 50-50.
Of course we are, partner. 50-50.
Yeah. All right.
What do you mean, our last dance? We're just getting warmed up here.
I have so many legal briefs on my desk piled up. I have to get to them.
No way, no. Not when they're playing our song.
This isn't our song.
Well, it is now.
Hey, Luna, this stuff is, it's incredible. The muffin's kind of scary, though.
Cord, I'm so sorry. Honey Dylan was supposed to be here with some of that junk food y'all like so much.
Oh, you mean the real food?
Oh, you...
Hey, I'm just teasing. You know, you've taught me to appreciate tofu and alfalfa. Until I met you, I thought they were just members of the Little Rascals. I didn't know how good they were for me.
Well, I tell you what, then, go ahead, you chow down. It's all yours.
Oh, no, gee, I promised this dance to my wife, I believe.
Well, honey, I think I'm going to save my energy for later. So why don't you go cut in on Andrew and Cassie over there?
All right. Beat it, buddy. Out. You're out. You're out. You're out. You're out.
You always are a smoothie, Max.
Yes, sorry, Andrew. They love us in sensitive tastes.
Right. Story of my life. Priest meets girl, priest loses girl.
Andrew, there's someone for you to dance with.
I think I'm going to sit this one out.
Andrew, where are your manners?
Well, Max and Marty just got here.
Yeah, that's right. And it's a party, and she's supposed to be having fun. So come on. Let's get busy, you two. All right, have some fun or else.
Ain't going.
Okay, okay, go.
Who's there? Blair? Is that you? Tina?
What are you doing here?
Well, I'm going to a party, if that's all right by you. The park can be a very dangerous place at this time of night, Tina. Don't you know that?
Apparently. And what about you, Blair? Is this your new profession? Prowling the parks in your pumps?
Not that it's any of your business, Tina. But I was checking to see if the lights were on at the rectory. I wanted to go visit my cousin. Good night.
I'll save you the trouble. Cassie's over at Serenity Springs for the big celebration.
Celebration?
Haven't you heard? Max and Luna have renewed their wedding vows. Oh, they're back together. Stronger than ever. I'm surprised Cord didn't tell you about it. You seem so close these days.
No, I hadn't heard. I'm happy for them.
I'm sure you are. Well, I have to be going. I don't want to be late for the party.
Rebecca, darling, I'm on my way to Max and Luna. Dylan, what's going on?
Nothing, really, nothing. Everything's all right. I just, it's okay.
No. She was assaulted in the park tonight.
Oh, my God, are you all right?
I'm fine. I just, thanks to Dylan, I'm fine. Nothing happened.
Yes, something did happen. An assault happened.
Did you get a good look at who it was?
No, he had a ski mask on.
Just like the hospital rapist. Would you tell her to quit defending this guy? I mean, any man who acts like he does isn't a man at all. He's an animal, and he deserves to be caught.
If you know who this is, then you have to tell the police.
I can't. I'm sorry, I just can't.
Well, you follow your conscience if you have to, but I gotta follow mine.
No, Dylan, wait.
Look, if you're not gonna do anything about this, I am.
Maybe we can help each other. Find a little excitement, I mean.
Too much excitement can be hazardous to your health.
But too little can be even worse. You work so hard at playing it safe and respectable, and you wake up one morning and guess what? You're already dead.
Nice to see you again.
Why don't you chew on that for a little while, Alex? I'll see you later.
Who is that? Oh, yeah, it's the guy that tried by my casino.
Yes.
Alex. You know how I hate it, men swarming around you like bees to honey.
Oh, darling, that is so sweet. You know, you sound jealous.
No, not jealous. I just don't want to share you with anybody. No how.
I feel the same way about you. I'm a one-man woman. And you're my one and only man. You and me. Forever.
Handcuffs?
Check.
Chloroform. Chloroform.
I don't get it, Buck.
What's to get? Pour a little chloroform on the hanky, put the hanky over her mouth, and...
No. I get how we get her. It's after we get her it's got me just a little mixed up, okay?
Bulge, buddy, we've gone over this 100 times. We share her.
How?
What do you mean, how? How are we going to share the 2 million bucks that Ace is going to cough up?
Well, we split the ransom right down the middle.
Exactly, son. I rest my case. We split it right down the... Oh. Well, we'll have to make some sort of schedule. How you feel about Thursdays?
How's the house?
Great. Really great.
Great. Work, how's work?
I think we shouldn't.
Thank you for that dance, Mrs. Carpenter.
My pleasure, Mr. Holden.
I'm so happy for you. I'm so very happy. I'm so sorry Max had no way of knowing. I know. That's fine. I'm fine. Who am I kidding? Gosh, try to act normal when I'm with Andrew.
Marty, so glad you could make it.
Yeah, me too. You know what? I think I'm gonna go get some coffee. Excuse me.
Where are you, Max and Luna?
Hey, sit over here.
I'm so happy for you, Luna. I can't stand it.
Neither can I, the way you're squeezing.
Oh, you better save some for Max.
Go ahead, Tina. I can take your best shot.
Well, you don't deserve it, you big nut. Oh. But I love you both anyway so much. Now listen, don't you dare let anything or anyone come between you two. It is a deal. It better be. I don't want you to make a liar out of me. Not after I just told Blair that you're back together forever. Better than ever. I think she got the message, though, finally, but who knows with her.
That's never mind for me anymore. I'm not worrying about Blair Daimler. I'm too busy being happy.
And we're going to keep it that way?
Hey, Dylan, how you doing? Excuse me, man, I got something to check out. Take care.
Hey, honey.
Well, sorry I'm late.
Oh, gee, what'd you do? Stop and eat the other bag?
Oh, don't you worry about that, honey. Marty is in the other room making coffee, and I bet she could use a hand or two.
Well, actually, you know what? I'm looking for that police commissioner friend of yours. Is he here?
Bo? Well, yeah, honey, he's over there talking to Nora Gannon, but why?
Yeah, hi, Dylan. Hey, listen, call me Bo, okay? Is this what we've been waiting for?
Junk food. Give me. Look, I don't want to ruin the party and upset the people here, but the police are working overtime on those rapes at the hospital, right? So far, no luck.
No, so far. Why do you ask, Dylan?
because I may be able to help you find your man.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
I'm just trying to help. Sorry I bothered you.
Look, what do you expect, Todd? You come creeping up on someone in the middle of the night?
I wasn't creeping. You're hanging out on a park bench at midnight crying. Oh, but God forbid I come along, Todd the rapist.
I may just do it to you right here on the park bench. Run.
Go on, get out of here. Before my animal instincts take over.
I'm sorry. Of all the people I've run into tonight, you're the only person that's shown a little bit of concern.
Does that mean I can sit down?
Yeah. But I do have a can of mace in my purse just in case I'm wrong.
Yeah, well, I'll keep that in mind. So tell Uncle Todd. Why all the tears?
Finally hit me tonight like a ton of bricks. That it's over. Utterly over. You know, the man that I told you about that I was willing to kill myself for, well, he went back to his wife. He made the safe choice.
It's rough. But I can top it. The woman I love, she broke up with her safe choice, and she still doesn't want anything to do with me. I had the ring out, everything, the whole deal. Totally turned me down.
Well, you win. Most pathetic newcomer.
Well, I'd like to thank all the little people.
Todd? What happened to your hand?
Unrequited love got the best of me.
You better go to the hospital. That looks bad.
I've been there, I've done that. Thought all the bleeding had stopped. Leave a trail of blood wherever I go. Wow. Is it me or is it really hot out? Huh?
It's the air. There's a cloud right over us. I mean, look, you can't even see the moon anymore.
You think that cloud's over everybody or just us?
For that, the loser of the most pathetic contest is going to buy the winner a soda over here at the deli. Want to go?
Yeah, I guess that's why they call you Miss Congeniality, huh? You did deliver it to Sheila Price personally.
She wasn't around, so I gave it to a nurse. But she promised she'd give it...
I told you to deliver that letter personally. The contents of that envelope were very valuable. A wedding present for the future Mrs. Hank Gannon.
Did he say who it was from?
Nope, he just said to make sure you got it.
Thanks, Julie.
Sheila, would you mind walking me to the parking lot? It's not that I'm afraid, but...
Oh, look, I don't blame you. I mean, with the way things have been going around here lately, you can't be too careful.
Luna, I've got to tell you or I'm going to explode. Do you remember when I told you I thought I was falling in love with my brother?
Well, it's not something I'm likely to forget.
Well, I did it.
Did what?
Oh, no. Oh, yeah. You did. I did. And what's worse, I enjoyed it.
Oh, Tina.
Oh, now, Luna, I know it was wrong.
Tina? Parking in a handicapped parking space is wrong. Sleeping with your brother is downright biblical.
He's not my brother. Well, at least that's what he's telling me. He's telling me he lied about being Victor Lord's son. And I know he's just telling me that so he can get back in bed with me, but here's the awful part, though. I want to believe him so that I can do it with him again. Now, you know all about love. What do I do?
Is this girl talk, or can anyone join in?
Max, you're just in time. Your timing's perfect, honey. Tina was just talking about how much she wanted to dance, so why don't you give her a thrill?
Sure thing. Give me a heart attack, darling.
Well, Luna. No, go ahead, honey. Don't you bother about me. I'm doing just fine. You just boogie on down over there.
I promise I'll put the fruit down.
Okay.
Goddess, I wish people would stop telling me their secrets. Do you ever feel like that?
Marty, let me do this. You have more important things to do. Well, come on, make it a lady's choice.
No, I wish I could have caught the guy, but, I mean, I wanted to make sure that Rebecca was okay. So.
Where is she now, Delia?
I took her back to her place. Renee Buchanan's with her. But she didn't want me to tell you about this, so...
I'll bet she didn't. Look, without raising too many eyebrows, I want you to take me and show me where it happened, okay?
I'm coming too, all right?
Okay, let's just get going. Hey, Luna, sorry we gotta take off, but it's an early day tomorrow morning.
That's a real nice try, but I can tell something's wrong. What is it?
Don't be silly. It's tonight's a special day to have anything wrong. Give Max a kiss for me, will you?
You know, I was really looking forward to this.
So was I.
Well, I'd give anything if we could just have one dance, but, I don't know. I'll explain later, okay? Have a good night.
I'm desperate. Look who's talking. At least I'm not hanging out with Todd Manning.
I don't know, but I don't know what to say, but for some reason I feel comfortable with you. Maybe because you're more rotten than I am.
Oh, yeah, that's me. I'm rotten. You look in the dictionary under rotten, a little picture of me. You should have heard the woman that I was talking to you about before. I thought you was going to call me sweetheart. She called me animal.
That hurts.
Man, if I had feelings. But we both know I don't.
You're bad, Todd. You are bad. I'm not going to take anything away from you on that. But you were sitting on a park bench with a woman who systematically set out to destroy her aunt's life.
Did you?
No.
What's the big deal?
Well, wait a minute. You know Asa Buchanan. Well, I was married to him, see? And I pretended to be pregnant. Then I faked a miscarriage. He had a heart attack, and I withheld his medication. I stood there while he crawled and begged at my feet.
That's bad. I like that. That's real bad.
Thank you.
Yeah, you keep it up, you're gonna wind up in the Rotten Hall of Fame with me.
And, where's that?
Right here. On a park bench. After midnight. Alone. I gotta get home, wherever that is.
Yeah. Meet me too. Up with Todd. Look, I'm sorry about that girl that you care about. And, you're not so bad, you know.
Yeah, I am. So are you. Night, Blair.
weekends. No, you got every other weekend except Christmas.
I want Christmas.
No, you got Thanksgiving.
You got 4th of July.
Oh, yeah. I just thought of something, Buck. What? What if she don't go in for this joint arrangement stuff?
She's gonna love it. Back to Arbor Day.
How do you know what she's gonna love? How do you know what she likes about conjugating? What? What, you ever been intimate with her?
Son, you were talking to Buck Miller. The stud of the Pecos, king of the mountain, lord of the manor. Have I been intimate with her? We have...
No, never got the chance. Yeah, me neither. Don't you worry about it, old buddy. She's gonna be thrilled with this love triangle we figured out.
Of course, she may want to go back to a two-way street. You know, just her and me when she's figured out why they call me Buck.
Well, she ain't gonna have no eyes for you, pal, when she finds out why they call me Bulge. Oh!
Thanks for opening the door, Maurice. Come Christmas, I'll remember that. Step on it, I got a plane to catch.
One minute, everyone's here having a good time, and the next minute, they're walking out the door.
You know, Bo and Nora are always on call.
Well, what about Dylan? Thought I saw him leaving with them. What did he tell you, Marty?
Nothing. He said he'd fill me in later.
Huh. Well, it must have been pretty important for him to leave a party because Luna says that he never gives one up. Especially with you there. Andrew, look at her. She's blushing.
Oh, Cassie, don't.
This is sweet. Oh, honey, I think it's great that he has his interest in you, and I hope that it's mutual.
Hey, you know what I say? I say we take a cue from Bo and Nora and head on home.
Andrew, the babysitter said we could stay out all night if we wanted. All right, I have an idea. Fine. Why don't we take Marty home, and that way we can sneak a peek at her house. You don't mind if we do that, do you? Invite ourselves over?
Of course not.
Well, I certainly hate to pull the plug, but I have to get my wife up to bed. Mwah, it's been a heck of a night.
Yeah,
Mm.
I've never been so exhausted and exhilarated all at the same time.
Me? I'm just exhausted. I think I'm gonna have Cord take me home. Where is Cord anyway?
Who in the world is here? I don't believe it. Cord Roberts, what in the world are you doing here?
Well, I'd like to say I came by to sell you a magazine subscription. But the fact of the matter is, I wanted some company. How about you?
No, he had her from behind, and he was dragging her towards these bushes over here. And that's when I heard her call out. I yelled, and the guy took off.
You sure you heard her call him Todd?
I'm positive.
Wish there was something, some sort of proof or evidence that could link Todd to being here.
Hey, honey, don't move.
It looks like some kind of kid's toy or something.
It's more than that, Dylan. This could be Nora's wish come true.
Darling, I know this isn't easy. But too many people have been hurt. And it's got to stop. It's got to stop now, Rebecca. The truth. It was Todd who tried to rape you tonight, wasn't it?